All right, Doug and I are getting a little bit of humor in on the what couple minutes we have on his stream before chat goes away. It is Monday, as everyone already knows, Labor Day, September 5th, 2022. And instead of 12:45, I extended the time since Doug was running. Looked to be a little bit long, and he wrapped it up pretty quick. Darren Gilholm says, "Good to see you. Good to see Darren in chat. Tony Wallow, as always, good to see you. And Lawn Dog is in there as well as Rick Lakes. I'm not sure if that's a carryover from last time or not. So let's get started. Let me clear off some things here. I'm going to go ahead and I don't think Doug's going to respond in there, so I'll go ahead and end that. And this will jump over to something I wanted to point out. So we'll come back to this. I already have it queued up and ready to go for a reason. So today, boy, that looks terrible. What is going on there? I gotta quit messing with this stuff. Just gotta kind of get it set where I like it and leave it. There we go. I'll go with that. So, Davinci Resolve, Daily Davinci. Yeah, it's got the black line. Who cares? I can probably affect that by this. Yeah, that's horrible. I'll mix with that tomorrow. So anyway, Daily Davinci. Today I'm working on a banner for YouTube, just to make one, just to see if I could do it. So I'm going to fire up Davinci Resolve. Well, I've already fired up Davinci Resolve. Been fired up for a while now, and this is what I constructed in my thoughts to make a banner, and then that's what it looks like when it's all said and done. I'm going to go ahead and show you what little bit of work I've put into this so far. You will see everything that says 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I've put 18 editions, or 18, well, take away the first one, 17. Yeah, 17 attempts at this, if you will, to change this. Now, and I'll show you why I've done 17 attempts. Oh, I'm sorry, 19 attempts. It is, this one takes the place of that one, so it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 attempts. So, something I didn't take lightly. Today's video from Bragtech 9 features VLC players that are useful in manipulating the section of video and getting screen grabs. Yeah, I'll look at that link. Thank you, Long Dog. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and close this. I don't need it. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. I don't need it. I'm going to bring up a fresh tab here. Go to YouTube. Go into YouTube Studio. Actually, you know what? I may have this already. I actually do think I have this already up and running. Give me just a second here. I do. I already have this right here because, again, I was checking it out. So you go into YouTube Studio, you go down to customization, you go into branding, and then you can change your image and your banner. Somehow I ended up changing them both at one time a while ago. I had under construction under both, so I went and found this one just to have one in there. But to do that, you go to change right here. You go to wherever you have your JPEG file stored, which is why I want to show you Shutter Encoder in a minute. And I'll just go to the first one, banner 2, 3, 4, blah blah blah. We'll hit open. We'll come over. Oh, now here's a mistake I made. I hit done, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm done. Well, if you don't hit publish, it doesn't change anything. So I'm going to hit publish. And I'm going to come over here to this one, and I'm going to refresh it. And you can see it changes it. So that was my first attempt. Horrible fail. So I was thinking, oh, no problem. I'll just go in here and I'll move this from here. I'll just move it down a little bit. So let's just skip ahead 4 versions to number 5. Hit open, hit done, hit publish, go back to here, refresh again. Does that. And plus you can see a little bit of what I thought was needed in the background. I don't think that's actually needed now that I've given it some thought. Okay, so what am I doing wrong? Well, for one, I'm trying to think I can do this when the reality is I can do it. It's just going to take me a minute to do it. So I got to thinking while I was mowing the lawn a while ago, what if I'm looking at this backwards? What if I'm trying to take something and shrink it to the size of this or make it fit in there? Well, I can't do that because I've tried 18 times, no pun intended. We'll hit done. We'll hit publish. We'll go back to here. We'll refresh it. And you can see it does change it. So, how do I fix this? Well, with a little bit of luck, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Okay? Before I close this out, I'm actually going to do number 11. I'm going to get rid of this entire area right here, but I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to disconnect it. I'm going to render it. And you'll notice I didn't even go look at that, and this is going to be called, shoot, what is this going to be called? This is going to be called banner number 11. Kind of lost track. BANNER 11. It's an MP4. I'm going to go ahead and clear. I could have looked up here. I'm going to clear this out. I'm going to add it to the render queue. It takes about 2 seconds to render. It did not show up. That is interesting. Did I not name that right? Banner 11. It did not show up. That is wild. Maybe I do need to have the background in there, and if so, then I'm gonna have to go in there and do some planning on that. So I'm looking for banner number 11, banner 9, 9, 10, 10. So you'll see it's not there. Interesting. Very interesting. So what I'm going to do now is go back into Fusion. I'm just going to reconnect this. I think it was to the, doggone it, I think it was to the merge. No, to the background. Should put another merge. No, it did. It put another merge in there, so I'm going to have to get rid of that other merge. I don't need merge 4. So control, 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 control. There. Bring it back over here and make it look halfway decent. Then I'm going to render it. Still going to name it number 11. I'm going to get rid of this number 11. Add it to the queue. Sure, replace it because I couldn't find it. Render it, and it's done. Now when we go into here, go to Davinci, your capture projects. We're going to see there is, where the hell, where's it at? Am I missing? Oh, wait. Is it there? I just, oh, it's right there. Okay, I bet it was there before too. I just didn't see it. So you'll notice it says MP4. Well, it's got to be a JPEG. That's where shutter encoder comes in handy. So I'm going to temporarily move this out of the way, and I have on my desktop shutter encoder. Now to get shutter encoder, you just go to, and I put a link in chat. Morning, Jeff. Morning, Speedy C. I put a link in chat for shutterencoder.com. Brings you to this page. Click on downloads. Takes you to the downloads, and then just download whatever you're using, Windows or Mac. I don't know about Linux. I have no clue. I'll have to get with Jim on that. I have no, well, I guess it's right there, Linux. Look at that. And Ubuntu. So you just click on this and install it. Once you get it installed, then you bring it up. It's really simple to use. I mean, super simple to use for what I use it for. It's just really, really, really simple to use. So I'm having some technical difficulties getting my Windows to cooperate with me. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't want YouTube. Oh, jeez. Till it's Monday. Oh, sure, the neighbors are following my advice and cutting their grass now. Fine. There we go. So now I'm going to bring this over here. That's what I get when I stack windows. So I open Shutter Encoder. I go find banner number 11, and I forgot I was putting spaces. I wasn't putting spaces, so just grab it, bring it over here, drop and drag. It's pretty cool. Choose your function right here. What you want to do there is, because you're going to use it as a picture, you want to go down to of course it's not there. I've been using this all morning long and now I can't find it. JPEG right here, image creation. Click on JPEG. I don't change anything. I hear start function. I don't know if you heard the noise or not, but it makes a little noise. Minimize this because I'm sure I'll be using it again, and you'll see it went from banner11.mp4 to banner11.jpg. That's why I recommend and use that. If you have an MP4 you need to change, I found that to be the simplest, easiest way to do it. So I know this isn't going to make any difference, so I'm going to close this. I'll bring this one back over. I'll change it. We'll go to banner number 11, which is going to be at the first because it's got a space in there. And we'll open that. I have no clue what this is going to look like. We'll publish it. And then I'll close that one because that's the wrong one. Imagine that, me getting confused. Then we will refresh this. And there it is. All right, so I'm looking at this all the wrong way. And I figured this out, I think. So how do I fix this? Well, first thing I do is move this over here. I had to figure out how much that paid version cost to maybe get it. I don't know. And then I'm going to go ahead and close Shutter Encoder. Not going to use it for a minute, so I don't need it open. I'm going to bring up Davinci Resolve. The background has to be there. That's pretty interesting. I didn't think it would have to be. So let's tackle this problem. Let's make a banner. I'm going to save this as copy. That way I have the original in a copy. I'm going to go in and close it in the project manager. Possibly. Don't know. Right click close just to ensure that it truly did close it, and it did. Time, we're at 15 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to reopen it. It's kind of a roundabout way of doing things, but that's just how I deal with it. So we'll go ahead and reopen this. Should have opened. Let me close that. Oh, because it's already. Let's just start over again. So I'm going to open Davinci Resolve again. We'll catch up on chat while that's opening up. Yeah, it automatically saves. Just when I want to make changes, I make a copy so I can go in and play with the copy because I'm getting ready to, as Doug says, throw mud at this. So we'll go over here to this. It's there. It's cool. We'll go over to here, and everything is there. And we'll bring this up so we can see it. All right, how am we going to do this? I'm going to get rid of everything. I really am, with the exception of maybe my text. I like the text. I'm going to get rid of everything. Well, maybe not. Okay, now I'm going to start this whole project over again. So, I guess that does show up on there. I don't have my monitoring screen going. What got me to thinking about this was this. Go to the studio. Actually, let's just kill that. Let's just kill that. Let's just kill that. Okay, go to the studio. I think it's settings. I think it's community. Nope. Takes me forever to remember how to get there. General. Nope. Permissions. Nope. I'll get there. That's why I leave it open. All right. I'm having a Doug moment. Customization. Here we go. Branding. Change. I'm going to go search in my downloads, I think it is where this was at. What got me thinking about this was I use this picture right here, and that's just a full-size picture. When I click that in there and hit open, this box right here shows you what's going to be displayed on all devices. If you're going to watch it on TV, it's going to have that. If you're going to watch it on a desktop, it's going to have that. And for some reason, it does that weird thing. So I'm focusing on desktop. So I want it to look like that. That's what I've got to get that there. So I was trying to actually figure out how to shrink and move and this and that and the other. And I'm thinking that's overthinking this a little bit. So I'm going to hit done. I'm going to hit publish. I'm going to go back into YouTube. I'm going to go to my channel, and you will see it's changed back to that. So this is the space I have to work with. Okay, that's cool. Kind of got that ingrained in my head now. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way, go back to Davinci, and go over to here. I'm going to go grab this media and bring it down here, and I just want to work with this media only. So I was thinking, do I need to expand this like super big? Because I was thinking, all I got to do is fit this. I need to learn that Doug thing. What is it? Control tab or something? No, that's not it. Anyway, I have to learn that Doug thing so I can split the screen. Google says a safe area for text is 1235 by 388 pixels. Yeah, pixels. I get kind of lost on that, but no worries. So I'm gonna bring this back. I really need to remember how Doug splits the screen because it'll be so much easier for me to do. But this will work, I think. So I need. I'm just grab this one just for demonstrative purposes only. Oh, shut up. So I want this viewable on desktop. So I kind of wanted to see if I could get these side by side and then take a look on desktop and see if we're halfway close. And nope, didn't want to do that. Oops. I'd say we're halfway close right there with the initial thing that it looks. Thank you, Wintermute, for the link. I will check that one out as well. Press and hold the window key on an active string, then either the left or right or arrow. Window left. Okay, so window left arrow didn't work. Press and hold window key, then use. Yeah, that's not working. Somehow I was thinking tab was involved. Oh, there we go. When I hit the tab, whoa, this looks really super cool. So I don't need that running. Try that again. Windows tab. That's kind of neat. So now if we hit Windows there, how about tab there? How about just there? How about that's not working? This is kind of neat. Alt tab. Nope. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. I'll go back and watch his stream. So that looks to be halfway close to me, honestly. So I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to go back over here to Davinci. And since I've renamed this, this will be interesting. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to move this up here. I don't know what's going to happen when I render this. This is going to be banner space 12. That way I know there's a space in there. MP4. There's nothing up there. Render it out real quick. Well, that was slow. Go over here. Go to here. Go to here. Go to here. It's not in data. It is in completed projects. It's going to be the second one now. Right there, that is. So that's cool. Now I got to convert it. And again, open up shutter encounter, encoder, whatever. Go find it. Bring it over here. Go find JPEG. Start the function. It's done. I'll minimize it because chances are, and you'll see banner 12 JPEG, banner 12 MP4. So now I've got what I need. So I'm going to go close this, bring this one back over here, go full size here. I'm going to cancel this because I don't really want that mountain. I'm going to go to change. I'll go to D drive. Chances are this won't work. QFA, will this work? Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets now. Go here. Go open. Viewable on desktop. I don't know. We'll hit done. We'll hit publish. And we'll go over here to this one. We'll refresh it. Closest I've been yet. So I was clearly overthinking this. There was no fusion involved in that whatsoever. I just need to go in there and tidy this up just a little bit. And I need to add the word banner under construction and kind of put it in this area here. $5 on Seabiscuit. I'll take a little bit of that action. So I clearly overthought this morning between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And then when I was mowing the lawn, I don't know, it just kind of hit me that I'm trying to take something and manipulate it when the manipulation doesn't need to be that involved. Overthinking it. So now that we've got that, I'll go ahead and move this over here. I'll bring Davinci back up. I'll go back over here, and then this is all that's in there because I hit the stupid Fusion tab. I want to go back to Edit. I'm just going to go to Effects. I'm going to go to Titles. I'm going to add a simple title. I'm going to put it above it. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to change the color to black. Or actually, I'm not going to change the color to black. Yeah, I'm going to change the color to black. I thought the eyedropper would come up, but it doesn't. It does in Text Plus. So now it's black. I'm going to change it to Caps On Banner. I'm going to change the font, and I'll just use something crazy today. Let's go with something better than, I thought that one looks pretty good. And then go to Settings. We'll move it over to the, we'll move it over to the right just a little bit. We'll move it up just a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. I could get real fancy and take it over here, bring it down, and then try to match it. So that looks to be about the same size as the, it's not as 100% the same. I'm going to move it up just a little bit, and let's put it right there. Or better yet, I think I'm not going to do it that way. I think I'm going to shrink it down. I'm going to move it over, and I'm going to bring it down to right there. So that way I'm only really hiding a little bit of this dude right here for now anyway. Then I'm going to go ahead and render this out. Of course, this is going to be number 13. Get rid of this one. Add to the queue. Render it. Wow, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. I was counting on maybe 2 seconds. So go ahead and open up this. 11, 12, there's 13. Open up Shutter Encoder, which we already have open. Clear it, go grab 13, drag it in here. Since I didn't close it, all my functions remain the same. I hit Start Function, and just like that, it's there. So now I am going to close Shutter Encoder, because if this isn't correct, I'm done for today, or at least for now, if this doesn't fix it. Seriously, I'm walking away. I go to this, go to here, go find 13, 11, 12, there's 13, bring it in here, view on desktop. I probably need to drop it later. Hit done, hit publish, it's done. So with a little bit of luck, the word banner is going to show up right in here. But this isn't going to drop. I'll work on that later. So I'll refresh it. Bob's your uncle. There it is. So I've got to figure out now how to bring this down a little bit. I'm okay with this. I mean, you get the general conception. You get the general idea that the banner is under construction. Not exactly professional, but it's cool. It works. So 29 minutes. Wow. I gotta put someone in charge of the time. Can you save a frame as an image? A single frame? Gosh, I don't know. Very good question. Can I save a single frame? So there's a frame. There's a frame. There's a frame. You're not going to get much if you save a single frame. going to say you probably can if you want to get so tedious to come in here and make a cut right at one frame. I don't know, Long Dog. I'll kind of check that out. That's very interesting. So I'm not going to go any further. I'm past 30 minutes. And I really want to keep it within the time frame. Plus, I got to take her to work anyway. And then I got to run by and see Mom for a little bit. I hope this helped Rick out a little bit, gives him some more ideas. Maybe he could construct his own banner. Craig Guy says he's late. Didn't get the notification. YouTube's not talking to me about notifications. I don't know what's going on with them. I really don't. It's crazy. Okay, so Logdog must be working a little bit with Davinci Resolve because he's using a term that's the Davinci Resolve related, and he says he's got snap turned off. Yeah, if you have snap turned off, okay, if you have it turned on, it'll snap. When it gets next to it, it'll snap, which is a cool feature. If you have snap turned off, which is right here, and turn it off, then as you can see, it just goes over and will cover up whatever you're trying to do. So I like to use snap. It's just a very nice feature. Snaps it right into place, and it doesn't matter if you're on the same line or not. It's going to snap it to that last position. Snap is also terminology in Windows 10. Oh, I didn't know that. But learn something every day. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm going to save this by closing it. It'll save automatically. I want to thank everyone that was here. Wintermute, Long Dog, Greg Guy being late, Tony Wallow. I believe I saw Jeff Ryman. I did see Darren Gilholm. I think I saw Speedy C earlier. I don't have Twidget running, so I really can't go back and look at all this to see. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I'm sorry. I'll see you guys tonight, 10:45, 11 o'clock for the daily stream. I do have an idea with that. I'm thinking about changing. No, I think I'll leave it Daily Davinci because this is Davinci driven. So I was going to change it to the other one, which is this one. I was going to change it to that, but I think I won't. I think I'll leave that what I want for now. Or you know what I might do? I might put the Daily Davinci logo in here. Yeah, I can do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you, gentlemen, everyone. Long Dog, I'll look into your links, and Wintermute, I'll look into that link. Thank you so much. Any questions or comments or suggestions, put them down below in the comments. And I got 4 likes and 7 viewers, so I'm a little bit above 50%. That's a good thing. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tonight. Bye for now.